Hi friends, today we are going to talk about 10 things that rich people do that many of us may be overlooking. Wealth and success is not just a happy accident, it's the result of certain habits, strategies, and mindset. And today, we're going to look at some of them so you can incorporate them into your life and move closer to financial wellness. Ready to learn exactly what rich people do? Then let's get started.
Advertisement. Have you heard of Bybit? It is the best platform for investing and earning, and also to realize your financial potential and reach financial freedom. And with the promo code under the video for registration, you will get $1,000 to your real account. Also, we remind you that you can financially support our channel and team through the link in the description. We continue to.
Number 10. Rich people buy used stuff. Some things you wouldn't want to buy used, like underwear, food, and bedding. But when it comes to everything else, rich people are first in line to get a bargain by buying secondhand. Rich people love antiques, which aren't always particularly expensive, and used furniture. But most importantly, they love the value of buying secondhand. Every dollar saved on buying and reupholstering a used couch compared to a new couch can be invested or set aside for a purchase that will help secure your financial future. Ninth place, buying real estate within their means. Generally, wealthy people pay cash for their homes or put down at least a 15% deposit. And the cost of the entire property is usually less than double their annual income. Rich people also tend to buy older homes, and it is very rare for rich people to buy a brand new home or build one. This is probably due to the psychology of wealthy people who place a high value on quality. Some wealthy people buy mansions and multi-million-dollar show homes. This is real estate for people with huge mortgages, huge egos, and huge financial problems. Eighth place, they buy quality things for life. False economy, the idea that cheap is always better. It's better to buy one pair of $100 shoes that will last 5 years than 5 pairs of shoes that cost $20 but last 1 year and require 5 trips to the store. But try telling that to most people. Buy for life is a lifestyle for the rich. That's why a rich person will buy a suit for $1,000, a price that most of us find exorbitant. But in the long run, a suit in that price range will last for decades. And if a man or his wife is able to repair his own clothes, they can last a lifetime. When Prince Charles married Camilla Parker Bowles, he was wearing a 30-year-old suit with patches. But he still looked amazing. Among menswear connoisseurs, Prince Charles has a reputation for being extremely stylish. 7. Place, waiting for favorable offers. In every study, people who were offered $5 now or $10 in 2 months chose the $5. There seems to be something wrong in our brains because the $10 offer is the better choice. Rich people don't suffer from this problem. Rich people will wait months to get the really best price they can get for something. This is how rich people survive disasters like the real estate crash of 2008. The people who suffered the most from that crash were people who bought homes they couldn't afford or used money from the bank to build up a real estate portfolio in dreams of getting rich quick. Sixth place, they don't retire. It is impossible to get rich quickly. Rich people spend their entire lives building their wealth by scrimping and saving. And other schemes on this list. However, when you are rich, you have more incentive not to retire. Most rich people own their own business, small or large. And when you're self-employed, you're much more motivated to keep working because you tend to be passionate about the business you own. This is compounded by the fact that affluent people like to be busy, and retirement can be a terrible bore for these people. Fifth place, they are thrifty. Being thrifty is not only about financial well-being, but also environmental well-being. When a person is very thrifty, they tend to spend less. Think of our grandmothers who kept every piece of twine from every package they received and every bag from the store. They did this not because they were crazy hoarders, but because she knew that eventually these things would be useful to her. And when the time came, she wouldn't need to buy them. Being thrifty can be very satisfying, and the amount of money you can save just by being a little careful with every expenditure can be astronomical. There's a reason the old adage "a penny saved is a penny earned" originated. Fourth place, they use discount coupons. In the book, The Millionaire Next Door, The Surprising Secrets of America's Wealthy, a number of millionaires were studied for their habits. Almost all of the men surveyed stated that they spend more time coupon clipping than shopping. A very common trait of wealthy people was that at least one partner in the family was extremely careful about overspending. We can definitely do our part to get the best price for things we really need. Note, really need. The key difference between the rich and reality TV stars is that the rich use coupons for things they usually need or buy for their family, while couponers chase savings whether they need it or not. Third place is budgeting. All rich people keep a budget, and all rich people stick to it. Keeping to a budget is very important, especially these days when prices are rising faster. Then central bankers can print new money to enrich themselves and their friends. The most important part of a budget is honesty. You must be honest with yourself and account for every dime and dollar you spend. Wealthy people spend hours studying their budget, just like in the old nursery rhyme, the king counts all his money in the counting house. This is to ensure that deviations from the budget are accounted for. You could say that there is a correlation between how much time you spend on your budget and how rich you will become. Second place, they invest in tangible assets. When the rich become dollar rich, they do something most of us, including the newly rich, don't do. They invest some of their money in material possessions that enrich their lives in more than just monetary terms. They buy art because they love painting, they buy fine wine because they love drinking it, they buy bullion and antiques. Obviously, there are financial benefits to owning such items, as their value increases over time. But they have another feature that is perhaps the most important: they are difficult to sell. First place, they don't look rich. The main thing about rich people is that they don't look like it. They always look like the neighbor with the old car who just like you drives to work every day. On the other hand, there are moments in their lives that mere mortals chase. But the chase is pointless because there's always someone richer than you. Break the cycle today. Start focusing on the best aspects of your life, the ones that make life worth living. But most importantly, follow your passion. Summarizing. So friends, we've covered 10 important things that wealthy people do that can be the key to financial success. But don't forget that wealth isn't just about money. It's also about quality of life, satisfaction levels, and being able to do the things you enjoy. Remember that each of us has the potential to change our lives and move closer to success if we follow these principles and strive to do better. I hope these tips have inspired you to achieve more and help you create your own path to financial independence and happiness. Good luck to you on this path.